Welcome to TelehealthFX Talk. Today, we're going deep into something that's become one of the most talked about topics in longevity and wellness, and it's also one of the most misunderstood. We're talking about NAD+ therapy. You've probably seen it promoted everywhere as an anti-aging miracle, an energy booster, even a weight loss tool. Some of those claims have real science behind them, some don't. Today, we're going to be completely honest about what NAD+ actually does, what the research supports, what's still emerging, and why TelehealthFX includes it as part of their comprehensive clinical platform alongside GLP-1 medications. Visit TelehealthFX.com, that's TelehealthFX.com, to explore whether NAD+ therapy might complement your wellness plan.
I love that we're doing this episode because NAD+ is one of those topics where the marketing has gotten way ahead of the science, and I think people deserve the real story. So let's start with the absolute basics. What is NAD+? NAD+ stands for nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. It's a coenzyme found in every single living cell in your body, and it's essential for hundreds of metabolic processes. Think of it as a molecular workhorse that keeps your cells running.
NAD+ does three critical things. First, it's essential for energy production. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, need NAD+ to generate ATP, which is the energy currency your body runs on. Second, it fuels DNA repair. When your DNA gets damaged, which happens constantly from normal cellular activity, environmental stress, and aging, enzymes called PARPs use NAD+ to fix that damage. And third, NAD+ activates a family of proteins called sirtuins, specifically SIRT1 through SIRT7. Sirtuins are sometimes called longevity genes because they regulate stress resistance, inflammation, and metabolic efficiency. They are key regulators of how well your cells age.
And here's the crucial part. NAD+ levels decline significantly as you age. By middle age, your NAD+ levels may be roughly half of what they were when you were young. And because sirtuins are completely dependent on NAD+ to function, when NAD drops, sirtuin activity drops too. Your cells become less efficient at producing energy, less effective at repairing damage, and less resilient to stress. This is considered one of the fundamental drivers of age-related decline. Less NAD+ means less sirtuin activity, which means less mitochondrial function, which means less energy, more cellular damage, and faster aging.
So the science on NAD+ as a critical molecule for cellular health is extremely well established. Where things get more nuanced is when we ask, does supplementing NAD+ actually reverse these effects in humans? And the honest answer is, the evidence is promising but still developing. Here's what we do know from human clinical trials. NAD+ precursors, specifically NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, and NR, nicotinamide riboside, do reliably raise NAD+ levels in human blood and tissues. Multiple randomized controlled trials have confirmed this. There's also evidence showing improvements in muscle insulin sensitivity, some markers of physical function like grip strength and walking speed in older adults, and some cardiovascular markers.
But here's where we need to be honest. There is currently no definitive clinical evidence that NAD+ supplementation extends human lifespan. The animal data is exciting. Studies in mice, worms, and yeast show improved health span and in some cases extended lifespan, but translating that to humans hasn't been proven yet. NAD+ is also not a direct fat-burning agent. It's not going to help you lose weight the way a GLP-1 medication does. And claims about curing brain fog, reversing aging, or treating addiction, while commonly marketed, are not supported by large-scale randomized clinical trials.
So why would you consider NAD+ therapy? Because what it does do, supporting mitochondrial function, fueling DNA repair, and activating sirtuins, creates the cellular foundation that everything else depends on. Think of it this way. NAD+ isn't the engine of weight loss, it's the oil that keeps the engine running smoothly. And this is especially relevant for anyone over 40 whose NAD+ levels have already declined significantly.
And this is exactly why TelehealthFX includes NAD+ as part of their clinical platform alongside GLP-1 medications. When you're on semaglutide or tirzepatide, your body is going through a significant metabolic transition. You're in a caloric deficit, you're losing weight, your body composition is changing rapidly. That's a lot of cellular stress. NAD+ supports your cells during that transition by helping maintain energy production, supporting cellular repair, and activating the longevity pathways that help your body adapt to the change.
Let me quickly cover the delivery methods because people ask about this. There are three main ways to get NAD+ support. First, oral precursors like NMN or NR supplements. These are the most studied in human trials. Your body converts them into NAD+ through metabolic pathways. Typical doses are 250 to 1,000 milligrams per day. They're safe, well-tolerated, affordable, and good for long-term maintenance. Second, injectable or subcutaneous NAD+, which delivers it more directly with higher bioavailability than oral. This is what clinical programs like TelehealthFX use, with proper dosing under clinical supervision. And third, IV infusions, which achieve high blood levels but have limited clinical trial support, are often uncomfortable with side effects like nausea and cramping, and are the most expensive option.
And I think the key message here is that NAD+ therapy works best as part of a comprehensive plan, not as a standalone miracle. It complements GLP-1 medication, resistance training, protein optimization, and sleep. It's one layer of a multi-layered approach to health.
And that's what TelehealthFX provides, a comprehensive clinical platform where NAD+ is offered alongside semaglutide, tirzepatide, servarolin, and lifestyle guidance. Their providers are real licensed clinicians who evaluate whether NAD+ is appropriate for your specific situation. 24-hour provider review, one-on-one onboarding, transparent pricing, no hidden membership fees, licensed in all 50 states, 2-day UPS shipping. Visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com.
I think what people will appreciate about this episode is that we didn't oversell NAD+. We gave you the real science, acknowledged what's proven and what's still emerging, and explained where it genuinely adds value. That's what trusted health education looks like.
Absolutely. If you're interested in exploring NAD+ as part of a comprehensive weight loss and wellness plan, visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com. Talk to a provider. Get the real story on whether it fits your goals. That's TelehealthFX.com.
And as always, everything on TelehealthFX Talk is for educational purposes only. This is not medical advice. NAD+ therapy is not FDA approved for anti-aging or weight loss. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement or therapy. Individuals with a history of cancer should discuss NAD+ supplementation specifically with their oncologist. Individual results vary.
Thanks for listening. If you appreciate episodes that give you the honest science without the hype, share this one. We'll see you next time on TelehealthFX Talk.